3 times Trump has failed in negotiations. 1. Singapore Summit 2018. In June 2018, Donald Trump met with Kim Jong-un. It was the first ever meeting between leaders of North Korea and the US. They signed a joint statement agreeing to several things. By far the most touted was the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. Trump announced that the US would discontinue joint military exercises with South Korea. He called them provocative. A second meeting was held between Trump and Kim in 2019 in Hanoi. Yet North Korea continued to expand its nuclear weapons program. It dismantled 1 missile silo while constructing 16 others. In 2022, North Korea declared itself a nuclear weapons state. It rejected any possibility of denuclearization. It has been regularly conducting nuclear weapon tests. 2. Doha Accord 2020. This peace agreement is also known as the US-Taliban deal. It was signed in Doha, Qatar on February 29, 2020. The idea was to finally bring peace to Afghanistan. At the time, Afghanistan was still an Islamic republic. Yet its government was not involved in the agreement. As per the conditions of the deal, the US dramatically reduced the number of air raids. This left the Afghan forces without a key advantage in keeping the Taliban at bay. As a result, the Afghan security forces collapsed. Once the US withdrew its troops, the Taliban insurgency intensified. The Taliban took over Kabul on August 15, 2021. Thousands were killed during the insurgency. Since the Taliban takeover, Afghanistan has regressed rapidly. 3. Abraham Accords 2020. These were bilateral agreements on Arab-Israeli normalization. Originally, Israel signed them with the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. The signing was hosted by Donald Trump on the Truman balcony of the White House. Later, Sudan and Morocco also signed the agreements. However, most of the Arab signees have rethought their commitments. The war in Gaza has made them all but meaningless. Bahrain has recalled its ambassador to Israel. Sudan has still not ratified the Abraham Accords. In November 2024, Saudi Arabia hosted an extraordinary Arab-Islamic summit. Its resolution accused Israel of committing genocide. It also called for expelling Israel from the UN. It was signed by all Arab League and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation Governments.